How's it going, guys? AZPlyo21 back again with another episode of our UFC save in the WMMA 5 series. And today we've got OEZDEMIR versus Santos. VOLKAN OEZDEMIR taking on THIAGO Santos in the light heavyweight division. And what looks to be a pretty good card. I mean, look, that's a lot of good names there. Got the prelims there as well if you want to take a look at them. We are making our way towards UFC 276 McGregor versus Lee and UFC 277 Till versus Jacare 2. I'm super excited for it. I hope that you guys are as well. Quick little news, GSP right before this tried to retire. I had to talk him out of retirement. So yeah, that was pretty scary. Our last episode, history. In our last episode, we had Lovato Jr. versus Van Steenis, where Rafael Lovato Jr. beat Castelo Van Steenis in the main event. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this one going. McGregor versus Lee is looking like it's going to be a stacked pay-per-view. I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are too. But for now, it's OEZDEMIR versus THIAGO Santos. Let's get into it. Taking place in New Jersey, former fight capital of the world. It is Marvin Vettori taking on Marcus Perez in our first prelim. And it is Marvin Vettori with a rear naked choke in round number 1. And he now gets rid of his little losing streak that he had going on. Jonathan Martinez taking on Reginaldo Vieira at the bantamweight division. Vieira 15-8. Martinez is 13-4. And Martinez comes out on top via unanimous decision. And he needed a big win after losing to Michael McDonald. Herbert Burns taking on Martin Bushkamp in the featherweight division, and Herbert Burns gets a knockout in round number 3 over Martin Bushkamp. Love to see it, now on a 2-fight winning streak. Julio Cesar Neves taking on Khalid Taha, also in the featherweight division. Cesar Neves 36-2 taking on Taha, who is 14-4. Neves has a very impressive record, but lost to Michael Tobin, then got a couple of wins under his belt, and there is another win under his belt. Knockout in round number 1 over Khalid Taha, improves to 37-2, 3-1 in the UFC. You have to imagine it'll only be a matter of time before he gets ranked. Only one loss coming into the UFC. Drew Dober taking on Sugar Shane Young in the lightweight division. Drew Dober 23-10-1. Shane Young is 14-6. He is the favorite at -380, and with good reason. All it takes is one round, a knockout for Sugar Shane Young, improving to 15-6 and getting rid of a losing streak that he had going on as well. Drew Dober, what's going on with him? Not really too sure, but he has a losing streak going on for himself. Kamil Onischuk taking on Julian J. Smooth Williams. Williams is 9-3, 0-2 in the UFC. We might cut him if he loses here today. He faces Kamil Onischuk, 1-2 in the UFC. Basically, these guys are fighting for their jobs here, and it's Onischuk who gets to stay on in the UFC. Julian J. Smooth Williams now getting cut after going 0-3 to start out his UFC career. You hate to see it. Zach Cummings taking on Antonio Braga Neto in the middleweight division. Cummings is 24-9. Neto is 10-5-1 in the middleweight division, and Neto comes out on top via submission. And he wants to fight Alex Pereira next. Duke Didier taking on Paul Bearju Craig. Craig is a huge favorite at -850. He's coming off a 2-fight losing streak. On the other side, you have Duke Didier, 2-1 in the UFC, coming off a loss to Shamil Gamzatov. And Paul Craig gets it done in round number 2 via TKO. And he wants to fight Gordon Ryan next. He wants to fight the jiu-jitsu guy, huh? Interesting call out. Muhammad Usman taking on Adam Jika in the heavyweight division. Usman a big favorite at -1060. Jika 1-2 in the UFC. Then you have Usman, who was 1-0 after beating Walt Harris, huh? And Usman gets a split decision victory. Apparently a very close average fight. And he says he wants to fight Carlos Felipe next. finally, Montel Quick Jackson taking on Mario Batista in the bantamweight division. Batista has a 2-fight winning streak going on. Montel Jackson, number 21 bantamweight in the division, coming off 2 straight losses to Dominic Cruz and Cody Garbrandt. And it's Mario Batista getting a TKO finish over Montel Jackson, who will surely lose his ranking now. You'd imagine Batista might be ranked following that win there. First main card fight, it's Amanda Ribas taking on Carla Cookie Monster Esparza, number 3 in the division, coming off a win over Virna Jandiroba. Amanda Ribas coming off a loss to Claudia Gadelha for the title. Before that, had a huge winning streak going on. And your winner in our first main card fight is Carla Esparza via a TKO. It was a cut in round number 2 that got it done. And it looks like Esparza might be on her way to fighting for the title once again. Germaine de Randamie. This is a big fight in the bantamweight division, taking on Irene Aldana. Remember, she got upset by Carol Hossa. Lost to McMahon, beat Avila, beat Pennington. Lost to McMahon, lost to Hossa. And then beat Yana Kunitskaya. She could set herself up for a title shot if she beats GDR, who's been having a good time. Beat Kunitskaya. Beat Sarah Kaufman. Lost to Amanda Nunes for, I believe, the featherweight title. Yes. And then beat Aspen Ladd at bantamweight. That was set up for Ladd to beat her and be the new contender, but it didn't work out that way, sadly. And if Aldana wins, she'll probably end up fighting for the title next, as Iron Lady Germaine de Randamie wins in what was apparently a fantastic fight. Improves to 13-6. And will more than likely be facing off against Amanda Nunes again. For the 4th time. I don't know, man. That's tough. Jillian Robertson taking on Caitlin Chukagian. Robertson, a former challenger for the championship, beat Juliana Velasquez in her recent outing. On the other side, you have Chukagian, number 2 in the division, coming off a loss to De La Rosa, then a win over Van Zandt, and then Barber. And Caitlin Chukagian gets the unanimous decision victory over Jillian Robertson. And Chukagian now, with that win, maybe sets herself up for a win or for a fight against De La Rosa. You never know. She already has her next, and she's calling out De La Rosa now. She still has to fight Shevchenko in a rematch for the title. As we move on to Ben Askren taking on Tim the Dirty Bird Means. Tim Means, number 11 in the division, coming off a loss to Rory McDonald. Before that, win over Jack Marshman, Mike Perry, Nardiev, Jeff Neal, and Jake Matthews. Ben Askren coming off a win over Gilbert Burns. Before that, lost to Masvidal, beat Rafael dos Anjos, lost to Luque, beat Cowboy Oliveira. So very off and on kind of career for Ben Askren. And he keeps the momentum going. Ben Askren with a unanimous decision victory over the Dirty Bird, and probably puts himself into the top 12 of the division. And he says he wants to beat Michael Chiesa. Interesting. Eric New Breed Coke taking on Super Sage Northcutt in the co-main event. Northcutt not ranked, but he is on a 3-fight winning streak. Eric New Breed Coke, the number 25 in the division. He's on a 5-fight winning streak, actually. Wow, okay. Look at Eric Koch go. And it is basically a pick'em between the two of them. And Super Sage Northcutt beats a ranked Eric Koch via unanimous decision. And you'd imagine he ends up being ranked, and he wants to fight Christian Lee. Interesting. It's time for the main event of the evening. It's Volkan Ozdemir taking on THIAGO Santos in the main event. Take a look at OEZDEMIR, number 7 in the division, coming off a loss to Dominic Reyes. THIAGO Santos, number 11, coming off a loss to Glover Teixeira. Before that, beat Gustafsson and beat Menefield. Let's get it going. It's our main event of the evening between these two light heavyweight kings. They touch gloves. OEZDEMIR has fought for the championship before, and so has Santos. This could be very, very interesting. I'd imagine Santos is going to try to push the pace. 38 years of age, not much time to waste. OEZDEMIR looking for a takedown, and he got it. More of a kickboxer, but OEZDEMIR can, grapple. It was very tough watching OEZDEMIR get knocked out, though, the way he did against Yuri Prochazka. And Prochazka was supposed to face off against Dominic Reyes. That would have been a very interesting fight. It could have set up Prochazka for a title fight immediately. Like 2 fights, that's all it takes. I mean, that would be insane. OEZDEMIR already starting to get a little tired. Trying to wrestle him back. OEZDEMIR won't let him do it. Again, going for the takedown, and Santos goes down. If OEZDEMIR keeps this up... Uh-oh. Santos nearly got choked out there. Whoa. Time runs out as OEZDEMIR rocks THIAGO Santos. Takedown attempt from Santos, and he can't get it. A short left uppercut lands. Goes the 1-2. Santos is limping slightly here in round number 3. The end of the 3rd round is coming, and it's looking to be kind of a snooze fest. Some dirty boxing on the inside, left side. More dirty boxing. And Santos may have taken round number 3. We'll have to see. The championship rounds, main event rounds, coming up. And now Santos gets a takedown. Passes to half guard. Side control. Santos with a submission attempt. He can't get it. Uh-oh. Ooh. That 4th round was all Santos. Damage to the leg. Santos going in on a takedown. He can't get it. This round is to decide who wins the fight, essentially. OEZDEMIR cut under the eye. Santos might be winning this 5th round. OEZDEMIR looks totally gassed. Oh! Knockout immediately in round number 5 in a fantastic fight. THIAGO Santos with a big knockout over VOLKAN OEZDEMIR. Santos says it was a tough fight and gives a show of respect to VOLKAN OEZDEMIR. Wow. A fantastic fight. A couple of fantastic, 3 fantastic fights on the card. Absolutely love to see it. So fight of the night for sure goes to THIAGO Santos. We'll give a performance bonus to Germaine de Randamie. We'll give another one to Mario Batista because he was in a fantastic fight as well. Let's see. Any more performance bonuses that we need to give out? Yeah, let's give it to all of these guys. Feeling very generous today. First round stoppages, go ahead and get your money. Look at that. How about that? What a card. What a main event. Thiago Santos getting it done via knockout in round number 5 after it looked like he had lost the first 2 rounds. Alrighty, so right now we are going to update our rankings and then take a look and see what else we need to take care of before the pay-per-view, which will be our next episode, McGregor versus Lee. Hope you guys are excited for that one. Imagine Conor McGregor and Kevin Lee fighting in real life. That would be a banger because you know they're going to want to stand up. Kevin Lee at some point would probably want to take it to the floor. I mean, damn. He got absolutely worked by, you know, by Charles Oliveira. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Everyone was clean from the Lovato Vanstinas fight. Update our rankings. Thiago Santos moves up to number 7 at light heavyweight. Mike Perry moves up. Tim Means moves up. Ben Askren is in at number 11. Robbie Lawler is back. Bantamweight. No Mario Batista. Aldana moves down to 9. GDR still there at number 2. Jojua? I mean, Nunes is probably going to fight the winner of this Spencer Anderson interim title fight thing we've got going on. So I think we could probably do Durandamy and Jojua, provided that Durandamy isn't out for a while. She's out for 2 months. That kind of makes me want to just throw Jojua in for a title shot. 4 straight wins, and she just beat the last person to fight for the title. Unless Pena comes back. I mean, Aspen Ladd's gone for a while. Chiason, maybe? Maybe Chiason versus Jojua for a title shot? I don't know. It's all very interesting, though. Robertson moving down to 7. Shukagian still in there at number 2. Van Zandt, Barber, and then Robertson. Dern's fighting Molly McCann. I feel like it's either going to be Chukagian or Dern next as far as who fights for the flyweight title after Shevchenko. And then Carla Esparza beating Gibas. Zhang is fighting Marina Rodriguez. Where's Gadelia? She just lost the title. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff as far as the women's divisions. OEZDEMIR hospitalized. How long is he out for? Damn, 6 months after getting knocked out. That's crazy. LFA GSP offer. That's funny. Oh, that's right. So Paul Craig isn't with us anymore. All right. We're the only offer he's considering. Rafion Stotts. He's got a fight scheduled. Onachuk. Bought yourself another couple of fights. Julian Williams, you sir are unemployed. Duke Didier. Martin Bushcamp. Oof. 3-fight losing streak. Sorry, sir. Jillian Robertson, of course, we're going to keep her. Shane Young. Coming off a win. We'll keep him. THIAGO Santos. We'll keep him. GDR. Gonna keep her. Alrighty. Let's see what happened at Invicta before we go. Dumont versus Canuto. Dumont still the bantamweight champion over at Invicta. She's been doing some work. I think we should bring her back. Norma Dumont has been getting it done down in Invicta. And for that, I say we bring her back. Janae Harding, featherweight, 3-fight winning streak. Kaliso Sangsorn, 7-0, number 22 featherweight in the world, but she's fighting at bantamweight. She's undefeated, 7-0. So Dumont and Sangsorn, I'm definitely going to bring in. She's still undefeated after 7 fights. That's awesome. Beat Brittany Elkin. Lacey Parlier, 7-1. She's doing very well. So Norma, Kaliso, and Lacey. Georgina, 4-1. The rest of these girls, yeah, prelims. So Norma, Kaliso, and Lacey. Number 13 flyweight in Invicta. Ah, then I guess we'll leave her. Let's see what's popping here. Alright, cool. Couple of women fighters being brought up. The next time I see you guys will be for UFC 276, McGregor versus Lee. Hope you guys are excited for it. Should be a great pay-per-view. After that, Till versus Jacare 2. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm AZPlayout21. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Hope to see you guys in the live stream very soon. You guys have a good rest of your day.